everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and this is your class 28 that we have to discuss here. And this is your arithmetical ability, which is your simplification that we have to discuss here. In quantitative aptitude, we had started with arithmetical ability, as you can see here, and in this we had covered up the fourth topic, that is your simplification, and here only we had covered up to 39 questions of the sessions as well. And in arithmetical ability, we had done your operations on numbers, LCM and SCF of numbers, and decimal fraction. And this is the fourth topic, which is simplification, where we had covered up to 39 questions, as I said. So first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button, and please like, share and subscribe to our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though we can also provide you more and more, and of course you can also enjoy the video as well. So here we go ahead, and that we have to talk about it. As I told you, the 240th questions of the session. The question is 856 plus 167 square plus 856 minus 167 square whole upon 856 into 856 plus 167 into 167 equals to the question mark. The options for this we have 1, 2, 689 and 1023. So that is also an important one. We'll go ahead for that. 856 plus 167 square plus 856 minus 167 square whole upon, that is 856 into 856 plus 167 into 167 is equals to the question mark here. The options for this is 1, 2, 689, 1023, and as I told you as well, so that we have to go ahead, and even though which we have to find it out for the solution that I always provided for each and every question here. But yes, of course you have to do by your own side as well, that you will be able to know that are you able to solve it out or not. Okay, so for that sake I'm just saying, and if you're not able to do, then I will be providing the solution for this as well. So for that, yes, we will go ahead, and that is we have to find out for the given expression that we talk about it, that we have here. For the given expression, that the form it is in the form of a plus b square plus a minus b square whole upon, that we have is your a square plus b square as well. So that has been representing, as you can see here. So on the same cases, for that, where we can say that a equals to what? A is equals to 856 and b equals to what? 167. Okay, so that we have here in the same cases. So we'll just implement it, a plus b and a minus b, and that will be equals to a square plus b square whole upon what it is will be a, that is your this is the square we have, and then after that this is your a square plus b square. So a square plus b square, so this is the same, so this we can cancel it out, will we get 2, that the answer will get is your 2. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead further, and which we have to talk about the another question as well. So yes, that we have the another question is your 241th question of the sessions as well. So the question we have that states that 469 plus 174 whole square minus 469 minus 174 whole square upon whole upon, that is 469 into 174 here, which is equals to the question mark. And this has been the question which has been important, and that has been asked in your MBA examination paper. The options for this we have 2, 4, 295 and 643 here, that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead. 469 plus 174 square minus 469 minus 174 square whole upon 469 into 174 equals to question mark. This has been asked in your MBA examination paper, that we have to talk about it, and that is also an important one here. For that, options we have 2, 4, 295 and 643. So for that we have to solve it out as well, and yes, we'll go ahead. And the solution for this we have for the given expression, that is in the form, as you can see here, it is in the form of a plus b square minus a minus b square whole upon ab. This has been representing like this. So where we can say that, so here a equals to, that is your 469 that we have, b equals to 174 here. So on the same cases, that will be, if I'm talking about this has been representing a plus b square minus a minus b square. If I'm taking this, so that is your comes under the 4ab. We'll get opening it out dono bracket, and then we'll solve it out. We'll get 4ab, which is your 4ab whole upon what, that is your ab. It is 4ab, I mean cancel it out, and we'll get the answer here, that is equals to 4, that we have as an answer. Now we will be going ahead further, that we have to talk about it, which is the another question as well, and that is the another important question. That is your question number is your 242th question of the session, and this has been the important one. As I told you, this has been asked in your MBA examination paper, so that is also an important one in reference towards competition wise. That is also important. Now we'll go ahead further, and that we have to talk about it, and as I told you, which is your if a minus b equals to 3 and a square plus b square equals to 29, find the value of AB, that we have to talk about it. Okay, so on the same cases, this has been the very important question paper, because this has been asked in your RRB examination paper, which is of railway examination paper, and as you also know, that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise, that when we are going to ahead to discuss about it, and that is also important. So the options for this is 10, 12, 15 and 18. So yes, we'll go ahead for the solution for this as well. So yes, for that, for the given expression that we have is your 2ab equals to a square plus b square, that we have, minus a minus b square, which is equals to 29 minus 9, that is equals to 20. And for that, we have a square b square, that we have your ab equals to just 10, that we have as an answer. Let's go ahead for that another question here, and which we have to talk about it. So yes, we'll go ahead, and that is the another question here is your 243rd question of the session as well. The question is, if x square minus 1 upon x plus 1 equals to 4, you have to find the value of x. This has been asked in your bank PO question paper as well, which is also an important one, and the options for this is 0, 1, 5. Cannot determine the none of these as well. We'll go ahead. If x square minus 1 upon x plus 1 equals to 4, x equals to question mark, which has been asked in your bank PO question paper. That is also an important one as well. So for that, we will be going ahead for the solution for this as well. Yes, we'll go ahead. That is x square minus, so this is not plus, this is minus 1 upon x square, sorry, x plus 1. Okay, this is a question, we will get 4. So for that, we can say that x plus 1, we'll open x square plus ax square minus a square. So 1 square is your 1 only. So x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1 whole upon x plus 1. Is that clear? X square minus 1, so it is 1 square, so it will be the same. Okay, हम 1 की पावर चाहे 1000 भी लगा दे, it will be the same. So x square minus 1 square, that is your a square minus b square. Formula for this, a plus b and a minus b. So that a here is your x and b is your 1. This has been the important question bank PO question paper. So you have to analyze, and then you have to implement. X plus 1 will be to cancel it out, and x plus 1 with x plus 1. So that is equals to 4. And what we'll get is your x minus 1. So yes, x minus 1 is equals to 4. This minus will go to the right side, and we'll get that is your x equals to 5 here. And that will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead further, and that we have to talk about the another question as well, and which is also an important one. That is your 244th question of the sessions as well. And that the question we have here is your which is 3 2 by 3 square minus 2 1 by 2 square and whole upon 4 3 by 4 square minus 3 1 upon 3 square and plus 2 3 2 upon 3 minus 2 1 upon 3 whole upon 4 3 upon 4 and 3 minus 3 1 upon 3, that is equals to the question mark, which we have to find out. This has been also the important question because this has been asked in your hotel management question paper as well. That is also an important one. So the options for this we have is your 37 upon 97, 74 upon 97, 123 upon 74, none of these. So let's go ahead for the question here. 3 2 upon 3 whole square minus. So here we go ahead, and that we have to talk about it, which is 2 1 upon 2 whole square and whole upon, that is 4 3 upon 4 whole square minus 3 1 upon 3 square plus, sorry, this has been divided by, this is 3 2 upon 3 minus 2 1 upon 2 whole upon, that is 4 3 upon 4, that is minus 3 1 upon 3 equals to question mark. This has been asked in your hotel management question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise as well. And the options for this, as I told you, 37 upon 97, 74 upon 97, 2 upon 23 upon 24, and none of these as well. So yes, we have to go ahead, and that we have to find out for that as well. So for that we have, if a equals to, here we'll put it, if a equals to 3 2 upon 3, b equals to 2 1 upon 2, and that is your c equals to 4 3 upon 4, and d equals to 3 1 upon 3. Then for the given expression here, a square minus b square whole upon c square minus a square d square is divided by a minus b whole upon c minus d equals to a square minus b square upon c square minus d square into c minus d, c a minus b. Then we have cancelling it out, so only will get minus wala भी a plus b, a minus b में कट जाएगा, so we'll get the plus 1 as well. So here a plus b upon c plus d here. That will be right answer for there. Now we'll solve it out further. We'll go ahead. 3 2 by 3 plus 2 1 by 2 whole upon 4 3 upon 4 plus 3 1 upon 3, which is equals to 11 upon 3 plus 5 by 2 whole upon 19 upon 4 plus 10 upon 3 equals to 37 upon 6 into 12 upon 97. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, and then what we'll get is, it is 74 upon 97. That's 97, 91s are 97, and 97 2s are 74 here. So 74 upon 97 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and that even though we have to talk about it, which is the another question that we have to go ahead, and that we have is your 245th question of the session that we have to talk about it. Let's go ahead. So where we go ahead with another one, this is your 245th question of the session. The questions we have here I just implemented here. So that is your 1 plus 1 whole upon 1 plus 1 upon 100. This is the simplified value you have to find out. 1 plus 1 upon, that is 1 upon 1 plus 100 minus 1 minus here, that is your 1 whole upon 1 plus 1 upon 100, that is your 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 100. Then we have a whole upon, so here we have 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 100 plus 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 100. So this we have here, and the option for this is 100, 200 upon 101, 200, 202 upon 100 here as well. So on the same case, we'll go ahead for the solution for this as well. So for that particular question, we have for the given expression, as I told you, that is your 245th questions here. For the solution we have. So for that, for the given expression, we have a square minus b square whole upon a plus b. So where that is equals to a minus b. A plus wala cancel ho jayega, a minus b bachega, and that we have here is your 1 plus 1 plus 1 upon 100, and minus 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 100 as well, and that is equals to here, which is your 2 into 1 upon 101 multiply by 100, and that is equals to 2 into 100 upon 101, and that is we have 200 upon that is your 101 here, that we have as an answer as well. Now we will be going ahead for the further one, and that we have to discuss the another question, which is 246th question of the session, and that the question we have 246th question here. So for that, the question is, if a plus b plus c equals to 13, a square plus b square plus c square equals to 69, then find the ab plus bc plus ca. So this above question, I just forget it to tell you, this has been asked in your SSC examination paper. That is also an important one here. So that is also you have to consider about it. Now we'll go ahead with this. The question we have, as I told you, which is then you have to find out AB plus BC plus CA. The option for that we have is your minus 50, 50, 69, 75. This has been asked in your BSF examination paper, so that is also an important one. Let's go ahead for the question here. If A plus B plus C equals to 13, A square plus B square plus C square equals to 69, then find AB plus BC plus CA. This has been asked in your BSF examination paper here. Options minus 50, 50, 69, 75 here. Now we will be going ahead to find out, and that we have for that solution we will having. So here we go ahead, and that we have to talk about it, which is A plus B plus C square equals to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus BC plus CA, which is equals to 2AB plus BC plus CA equals to A plus B plus C square minus A square plus B square plus C square, which is equals to 169 minus 69 will get 100, and which is your further we can say that AB plus BC plus CA is equals to 50. So the we'll get as an answer is your 50. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead further. We have to discuss the another new important question. This has been asked in your BSF examination paper as well. We'll go ahead with 247th question of the sessions here. The question is, if x square plus y square plus z square minus 64 whole upon xy minus yz minus zx equals to minus 2 and x plus y equals to 3z, then the value of the z is. The options we have is 2, 3, 4. None of these. This has been the important question because this has been asked in your hotel management question paper, which is also an important one here. Let's go ahead for that as well. If x square plus y square plus z square minus 64 whole upon xy minus yz and zx equals to minus 2 and x plus y equals to 3z, then the value of the z we have to find out. Hotel management question paper here that we have. So 2, 3, 4, this is none of these, and that even though we have to discuss about it, and on the base we'll talk about it. Given x square plus y square plus z square a minus 64 equals to minus 2 xy minus yz and minus zx. Now for that we have now x plus y plus that we have minus z whole square is your, that is your x square plus y square plus z square plus 2 xy minus yz minus zx, which is equals to 3z minus z square, 3z minus z square, which is equals to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy minus yz minus zx. Now minus 2xy minus yz minus zx equals to x square plus y square plus z square, which is equal minus we have your 2z square here. Okay, that we have here. Now further from these two equations we'll get here, and which is your 2z square equals to 64. We'll get 4z square equals to 64, z square equals to 16, and yes, of course, z equals to 4 here, that we have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead further, which we have to talk about the another one, and that is, yes, of course, there are 247 8 question of the sessions here. Another question we talk about it, which is your 248 question of the sessions here, and as we had done, this is the above question that has been asked in your hotel management question paper. Now we'll go ahead with further question, which is 785 into 785 into 785 plus 435 into 435 into 435 upon 785 into 785, 435 into 435 minus 785 into 435 as well. That we have to simplify that, and that has been asked in your SSC examination paper as well. And for that sake, we have an options as well, that is 350, 785, 1220 and 1320 as well. So yes, we'll go ahead and we will solve it out and we'll find out the answer as well. So the question we get is 785 into 785 plus into 785 plus 435 into 435 into 435 whole upon 785 into 785 plus 435 into 435 minus 785 into 435 here, that we have to simplify. Okay, this has been the question which has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also an important one. The options for this we have 350, 785, 1220 and 1320 as well. So yes, we'll go ahead further and that to find out. So for that, the answer for this particular, if you can see, this has been, if we let this been A, so this has been the thrice as well, B is also been thrice here as well. So that will represent, the given expression will be representing in the form of like A cube plus B cube whole upon A square plus B square minus AB, which is equals to A plus B. Okay, then after that, where A equals to 785 and B equals to 435, so we'll put the value here, 785 plus 435 will get 1220. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead further, which we will talk about it, and that is also an important one here. And on the same cases, on the same behalf of it, which is another which we have is the 249th question of the session. And the question we have 147 into 147 plus 147 into 143 plus 143 into 143 whole upon 147 into 147 into 147 minus 143 into 143 into 143 here. This has been asked in your AAO examination paper, which is also an important one here. For that sake, we have an option is 1 by 4, 290, 1 upon 290 and 4 here. Let's go ahead. Plus 147 into 143 plus 143 into 143 whole upon 147 into 147 into 147 minus 143 into 143 into 143. This has been the question which has been asked in your AOO examination paper here, and for that we will be going ahead to solve it out as well. And now we will be going ahead and to solve for the given expression. What they had given you is your a square plus ab plus b square whole upon a cube minus b cube, which we will get 1 upon a minus b, where a equals to 147 and b equals to 143. So yes, we'll put the value here, 1 upon 147 minus 1 upon 143, 1 upon 4 here, that will get, and that will find out as a solution as for this as well. Now we'll go ahead with another one, which is we have to talk about it, and that we have to go ahead as well, which is your the 250th question of the session. The question we have 13 cube plus 7 cube whole upon 13 square plus 7 square minus question mark and then equals to 20 that we have. So let's go ahead for the question first. 13 square plus 7 cube whole upon 13 square plus 7 square minus, this is the question mark, this we have to find out, equals to 20. The options for this is 6, 20, 91 and none of these here. So let's go ahead for the false solution for this as well, and that we have to talk about it. So yes, for that we'll be having let that we have, which is, so we'll go ahead and that we have to find out. So here for that, this is your 13 square plus 7 cube, this is cube as square as well, sorry, this is cube as well, and whole upon 13 square plus 7 square minus, we'll let this a question mark be the x here, that is equals to 20 here, that we talk about it. For that, yes, further we'll go ahead, then it will be 13 cube plus 7 cube whole upon 13 plus 7, that is equals to 13 square plus 7 square minus x. This will come here, and that will go ahead with the right hand side as well. So on the same cases, yes, we can say that, which is after further this we'll go ahead, and that is in the form of 13 square plus 7 square minus 13 into 7 that we have, and which is equals to 13 square plus 7 square minus x, which is further equals to x equals to 13 multiply 7. So here that is your the 13 7s if I'm talking about, which is your 91. So the answer we'll get here is your 91. That will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead to discuss another question that is in the form of the simplification as well. So for that is your 251th question of the sessions here that we have to discuss here. So here we go ahead and that we discussed about it, which is the another question, that is 251th question of the session. And the question for that we have here, which is the value of which we have to find out, that is 3 by 5 ki power cube minus 2 by 5 ki power cube and whole upon 3 by 5 ki power square minus 2 by 5 ki power square. This has been the question which has been asked in your SSC examination paper, and that is also very important paper respect towards competition wise. And the options for this is 1 by 5, 19 by 25, 21 by 25 and 1. So let's go ahead. The value of 3 by 5 cube minus 2 by 5 cube whole upon 3 by 5 square minus 2 by 5 square that we have. And yes, this has been another question which has been asked in your SSC examination paper as well. So yes, we'll do it and we'll have to solve it out as well. So on the same cases, the question is very important, and on the behalf of it we have to do it. So yes, the solution for this we have, for the given expression that we will be getting is your a cube minus b cube whole upon a square minus b square equals to a minus b, then a square plus ab plus b square whole upon a minus b and a plus b, which is equals to a square plus ab plus b square whole upon a plus b. So on the same case we'll put the value 3 by 5 power 2 plus 3 by 5 into 2 by 5 plus 2 by 5 power 2 whole upon 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equals to 9 upon 25 plus 6 upon 25 plus 4 upon 25. So that is equals to 19 upon 25. We'll add in on 19, 15 plus 4, that's 19 upon 25 that we have as an answer here. Now we will be going ahead with another question that we have to talk about it, which is another one, and that is your 200 and that is your 52th question of the session here, and that we talk about it. And the question this we have is your 38 into 38, 30 into 38 plus 34 into 34 into 34 plus 28 into 28, 28 and minus 38 into 44 and 84 here. That the question is being too long, and that we'll write it down here. 38 into 38 into 38 plus 34 into 34 into 34 plus 28 into 28 into 28 minus 38 into 34 into, and that we have is your 84 that we have. So whole upon now which we have. So this has been the question. It is 38 into 38 plus 34 into 34 plus 28 into 28 minus 38 into 34 minus 34 into 28 minus 38 into 28 here. That is equals to, so the options we have 24, 32, 44 and 100. Yes, we'll go ahead further and that we have to talk about it. So for that, for the given expression that has been written here is in the form of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc whole upon a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca equals to a plus b plus c, and then a plus b plus c will put the value here 38 plus 34 plus 28 equals to 100. That will be having as an answer. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and that we have to talk about it, which is another new question here. And the question for that, the value of x minus y cube plus y minus z cube plus z minus x cube whole upon 9 x minus y, y minus z and z minus x, that is equals to, the options for this is 0, 1 by 9, 1 by 3, 1 here, and that we have 253rd question of the session. The value of x minus y ka cube plus y minus z ka cube plus z minus x ka cube whole upon 9 x minus y, y minus z and z minus x. So here that we'll solve it out. So for that, since x minus y plus y plus z, y minus z plus z minus x equals to 0, so x minus y cube plus y minus z cube plus z minus x cube is equals to 3x minus y, y minus z and z minus x. For the given expression we have 3x minus y, y minus z and z minus x whole upon 9 x minus y, y minus z and z minus x. So this being cancelled by this being cancelled by this being cancelled by this, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. So what we'll get is 1 upon 3. That will be the right answer for this question here. Now we'll go ahead further, which we have to talk about it, and that is also an important one here. And even though which is also important, in the same cases, that as I told you, these all are the important questions here. So you have to go ahead and to be considered about it, that what you are dealing with. So next we'll go ahead with another question, which is your 254th question of the session here. The question for this we have, which is that the highest score in an inning was 3 by 11th of the totals, and the next highest was 3 by 11th of the remainder. If the scores differed by 9, the total score was, that the options for this we have 110, 121, 132 and of course 143 here. So yes, we'll go ahead. The highest score in an inning was 3 by 11 of the total, and the next highest was 3 by 11 of the remainder. If the scores differed by 9, the total score was, that is 110, 121, 132 and 143 that we had talked about it. For that we have an options here that we have as follows, which we have to find out as well. For that we have a solution here. Let total score be x, then highest score equals to 3x upon 11. For the remainder we have equals to x minus 3x upon 11 equals to 8x upon 11. So the next highest score we have is square equals to 3 upon 11 of 8x upon 11 equals to 24x whole upon 121. Now 3x upon 11 minus 24x upon 121 equals to 9. 33x minus 24x equals to 9 into 121, which is further equals to, that is your another one we will have is your 9x equals to 9 into 121, and that is equals to x equals to 121. This 9 being cancelled by 9, so we'll get x equals to 121, and that will be the right answer for this question here. Now we'll go ahead further, which we have to talk about it, which is the another new question here, and that is the another world problem, which is also an important one here. So for that sake we have to go ahead. The another question we have is the 255 question of the session, and even though which we have to consider about it. So question, I will write it down here only. The question is, Rahul owns rupees X and gives rupees 50 note in payment, and he receives the following change like 3x 50 paisa coins and 40 10 paisa coins and 4x 5 4 multiplied by 5 paisas. You have to find out the value of the x that is equals to the options for this we have is 12, 16, 18 and 22. Yes, we'll go ahead for the solution for this as well. That is your Rahul owes rupees x and gives a rupees 50 notes in payment. He receives the following change, which is 3 times 50 paise coin, 14 10 paise coins, and 4 times 5 paise coins. X is equal, that we have to find out, and as I told you, the options for this we have here is your 12, 16, 18 and 22. Let's find out for the solution for this as well. The solution of that, and that 255th question that we had dealing with, the solution for that, x plus 3x into 0.50 plus 14 into 0.10 plus 4x into 0.05 equals to 50. That will give you x plus 1.5x plus 1.40 plus 0.2x equals to 50 here, and for that we will be having is your 2.7x equals to 48.60, which is equals to x equals to 18 here as well. Now we'll go ahead for the another one that we have to talk about it, which is 256th question of the sessions as well, which is also an important one. and that is we have to go ahead. So the question for the 256th question of the session, and that the question is, your David gets on the elevator at the 11th floor of the building and rides up at the rate of the 57th floors per minute. At the same time, the Albert gets on an elevator at a 51th floor of the same building and rides down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. And if they continue traveling at these rates, then at which floor will their path crosses? So that the options for that we have is 19, 28, 30 and 37. So this has been asked in your MBA examination paper, which we have to talk about it. So on the same contrary, we go ahead and we'll find out the solution, but before that we'll just go ahead for the question here. That is, David gets on the elevator at the 11th floor of a building and rides up at the rate 57th floor per minute. At the same time, Albert gets on an elevator at the 51st floor of the same building. And writes down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. If they continue traveling at these rates, then at which floor will their paths cross? This has been the options. We have 19, 28, 30 and 37, which is being asked in your MBA examination paper, and that is also an important one here. And for that we will be going ahead. Is suppose their path cross after x minutes, then 11 plus 57x equals to 51 minus 63x, 120x equals to 40. So x equals to 1/3. Now number of floors covered by David into 57. So 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3 and 3 9s are 27. So we'll get 19 here. And so their path crosses at plus 19, that is 30th floor that we have. Now we'll go ahead with another question which we will have to talk about it, which is the another one is the 257th question of the sessions as well that we have. So yes, we'll go ahead, and that is this is, as I told you, this has been asked in your MBA examination paper, so that is also an important paper in terms of it. Yes, we'll go ahead with another one, which is 257th question of the sessions, and the question for that we have: n numbers of persons decided to raise rupees 3 lakh by equal contribution from each. Had they contributed rupees 50 each extra, the contribution would have been rupees 3.25 lakhs. How many persons are there? That we has been asked in your bank PO question paper, which is also an important paper respect toward competition wise. Then options we have is 400, 450, 600 cannot be determined in none of these. So let's go ahead for the question here, and then we'll go ahead for the solution as well. N numbers of persons decided to raise rupees 3 lakh by equal contribution from each. So here, had they contributed rupees 3, they had computed rupees of 50 each extra, the contribution would have been rupees 3.25 lakh. How many persons are there? Bank PO question paper here. On the same cases we will be having here, and that is we'll find out for the solution for this as well, and which we have as follows. So here, n into 50 equals to 3,25,000 minus 3 lakh. We'll get 25,000, and here n equals to 500 that we have. Now we'll go ahead for the another question which we have to talk about it, which is the another one, and that is your 258 question of the sessions as well. And the question is: free notebooks were distributed equally among the children of a class, and the number of the notebook each children got was 1/8 of the number of the children. Had the number of the children been half, each child would have got rupees 16 books. That is, and the total how many notebooks were distributed. This is also been asked in your bank PO question paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise when we are going ahead. So yes, we'll go ahead for the question here first. Free notebooks were distributed equally among children of a class. The number of notebooks each child got was 1/8 of the number of children had the number of children been half each child would have got 16 notebook. Total how many notebooks were distributed and that has been asked in your bank PO question paper that we have to discuss here, and that is also an important one. The options for this is 256, 432, 512, 640 and none of these as well. So yes, for that we will be going ahead further to discuss and that we will solve it out as well, that we have a solution for this as well. And that for the solution for this particular question, where there are the field books that has been notebooks has been distributed. So let total number of children be x fast. X, then x into 1 upon 8 x equals to x upon 16, and that is x equals to 64. Number of notebook equals to 1 upon 8 x square, which is further equals to 1 upon 8 into 64 into 64. 8 ones are 8, 8 eights are 64. 64 eights are is equals to 512. So we'll get the answer that we have is your 512 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead the further question which we have to talk about it, which is the another question, and that is also the another important question that we have to go ahead. And among these questions that we are dealing with it, as you know, this has been the 28th class of the sessions as well. We'll start with the next coming class, which is your 29th class. So here we will be ending it up. Other than that, if I'm going ahead, that we are discussing here, so that yes, of course, we are dealing with the chemistry of the class 12. That is important for the academic as well as for the competition as well, where we had completed 3 units in that. After that, we are talking about we had dealing with the reasoning, that we had completed the verbal reasoning, where we completed the general mental ability and the logic reasoning, and where we had completed the non-verbal started with the non-verbal reasoning, where we had completed more than 1000 questions of series, 500 questions for the analogy and 500 for that is classification, analytical reasoning, and of course mirror image we had completed. And in the next coming class we'll start with discussing about the water image as well. After that, if I'm going ahead, yes, we are dealing with the software engineering, that we are dealing with some of the questions here, and hopefully will that end up with this as well. And this is in terms of the quantitative aptitude, if I am going ahead, that what we have to discuss here. So yes, of course, in the quantitative aptitude we had started with arithmetical ability, and in arithmetical ability, if I'm going ahead, so yes, we had completed the operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, that we are dealing here, and that we had reached 258 question of the sessions. Many more we have to cover up, so in 1 to 2 classes we'll end up with soon as well. After that, we'll start discussing about square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problem on edges, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and quotient, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and cistern, time and distance, problems on terrains and boards and streams, allegations or mixtures, simple interest, compound interest, logarithms, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks and stocks and shares as well, permutation, combination, probability through discount, bankers discounts, height and distance, odd man out series as well. In second section, we will have to do the data interpretation, where we have to cover up here is your tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs as well. So yes, we will end up here. And first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers to please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and really you can also enjoy the video as well. And thanks for appreciation and thanks for support. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box and stay tuned with us. Thank you.